What's going on, guys? We're doing another video about the Euros because the last one did really good. Today's video, one player from each Premier League club to make a 20-man Euro squad for England. Let's get straight into it. Please like and subscribe on the road to 400 subscribers, and let's get started. Right, we're going from bottom of the table to the top of the table, starting with Sheffield United, and you might have to agree that there's not much talent there. No offence to the Sheffield United players, if you're watching this video. But the one player that does stand out to me is Cameron Archer from the striker position. He is a striker. He's not scored many goals this season, but he's been electric. He's been one player who's been slightly impressive. I was thinking of Wes Foderingham to get the backup keeper out of the way, but Cameron Archer's just been another level. He's been decent on the ball. He's got a decent strike on him. Wouldn't be bad as a third choice striker. Next up is James Trafford of Burnley. Now, if you did not see the under-21s Euros last season, it was incredible. James Trafford didn't concede a single goal throughout the whole competition and saved a pen in the last minute of the final. He has been incredible. He's been decent for Burnley, even though they've not really been great. They've really not been great. But Trafford, he's only young. He come from League One Bolton, so to step up for the Premier League and do this well, he's done very good. And Burnley might be staying up. They might have a chance to stay up. Obviously, Luton and Forest recently lost yesterday, but Trafford gets in my 20-man squad. Luton Town, there's only one option. Ross Barkley. The quality and the technical ability that man has, and he's playing for Luton Town. No offence to Luton, I love Luton. I'd love Luton to stay up, but he's surely going to get a big money move next season to like Man United, or well, I hope not Man United. He'd just get ruined, wouldn't he? Anyway, Ross Barkley. There's not really another option. Will slot into the midfield nicely. He's in my 20-man squad. Next up is another midfielder, Morgan Gibbs White. This man is absolutely class. I'm not a massive Forest fan myself, but when I see Forest play, especially yesterday, well, not really yesterday, but when I see Forest play, Morgan Gibbs White is always absolutely class. He can play as a cam, he can play as a box to box. He's incredible. Obviously at Wolves he was good at Forest, and he was good for the under-21s of England as well. So he has experience for the national team, which is nice. Other than him, who else could you really put in? I'm trying to think of other English Forest players. I can't really think of any. I'm not going to lie. Morgan Gibbs White is the best option anyway. You're in my 20-man squad. Let's get the best club in the league out of the way. Jordan Pickford. It used to be Jordan Pickford. I was very close between a few players. James Tarkowski, so underrated, absolute class. So is Jared Branthwaite. But no keeper can do what Jordan Pickford does for England. For England, he is an absolute menace. He is unstoppable. I'm surprised he hasn't won something with England yet. He was great in the penalty shootout in 2020. Obviously, he was unlucky there with a few England players. But you've got to have Pickford. Get the goalkeepers out of the way. Trafford, Pickford, they're the only goalkeepers. Done. Next up is Brentford. And this was quite close for me, because I'm thinking we've already got a striker. We need a centre half. I was thinking Ben Mee. Ben Mee's injured. I was like, oh, no worries. I know I'm going to pick Ivan Toney. It's got to be Ivan Toney. I know he's had betting things, but for England he seems good. He's only played a few matches, but he scored a few times. And he's picking up form again for Brentford as well in the league. It seems like Brentford want to sell him. If that will happen or not, I don't know. But either way, Toney is the best Brentford player who could go in the England squad in my opinion, and he is an absolute asset. So, Ivan Toney, you're in the team. Alright, people are definitely going to disagree with this one. I've chose Mark Guéhi over Eberechi Eze. It's tough. I needed centre backs. I needed some defensive stability, and I was not going to get that from Eberechi Eze. I think he's class. I think he's one of the most underrated players in the Premier League. The fact that he's still at Palace is unbelievable. I think he's starting Man United squad. He's starting Starting the Liverpool squad. Yeah, he's solid. He's just reliable. I think he's better than Harry Maguire. He's a very good centre half. He doesn't get the respect he deserves. Mark Guéhi, you're in the team. Okay, Bournemouth. There's not really another option. We've got 3 strikers now. It's got to be Dominic Solanke. There's no other option. He's one of the best strikers in the league this season and still playing for Bournemouth. He's great. He is great. He's a poacher. He's clinical. He can shoot from distance. He can score with his left foot. He can score with his right foot. He can score from a header. He can score from penalties. He actually is that guy. Dominic Solanke is easily in the team. He's better than a lot of strikers in the league. He's better than a lot of strikers like in top 6 clubs. Dominic Solanke, I think even in real life, should be going to the Euros. I'm going to do a little 2-in-1 here. Wolves and Fulham, 2 centre halves, 2 underrated and young centre halves. Matt Kilman, Tosin Adarabioyo. I think these are 2 great players. I think they're lucky to not really cap for England yet, because I think they're class. I think they're really class. Both better than Slabhead, both better than Joe Gomez. They're just solid, and that's what England needs. They just need composure. They've got composure. They've got decent playing out from the back skills. I think they're just class. I think they're both just class, and they were both slotting next to each other, I think, very well. But this is that's kind of for the future. I think that'd be good. But they slot to my 20-man team quite nicely. So we'll have Tosin Adarabioyo from Fulham and Matt Kilman from Wolves. We're uncovering a lot of very underrated players here, and next one is possibly one of my favourites. Solly March from Brighton. The versatility of this man. He can play full-back, he can play midfield, he can play on the wing. He's great. He's absolutely class. Brighton are so lucky to have him. Solly March, he's very good. I'm surprised that Southgate doesn't pick him, but then again, it is Gareth Southgate we're talking about. Gareth Southgate. Yeah, Gareth Southgate. Solly March has to be in the team. I was thinking Lewis Dunk, but we already have quite a few centre halves, and there's some other teams with some better options, as you'll see later on. But Solly March, you're in the team. Oh, it's getting cold. It's getting cold. Does someone put the air conditioning on? Oh, look, it's Cole Palmer in the distance. Cole Palmer's our pick for Chelsea. Obviously Chelsea have a lot of options. Conor Gallagher, I was really thinking, because he's got passion. He's got a lot of passion. You can tell that man, and he's a leader. He's Chelsea's captain. He's a leader. But there's other midfield options, and to be honest, Cole Palmer is unbelievable. Cole Palmer is unbelievable. This season especially, to go from Man City reserves to Chelsea starter and scoring 20 plus goals in the Premier League is not an easy thing to do. Cole Palmer has to be in the team. I think in real life, in the 25-man squad race, he's got to be in the team. Cole Palmer, you're in my team. West Ham, more of a holding midfielder, not Calvin Phillips, it's James Ward-Prowse, the set piece specialist. He's a strange player, because I think he's slightly overrated. He's not the best passer in the world. He's not best at bringing the ball forward. He's kind of a presence. He's kind of a presence. His set pieces are unbelievable. Corners, free kicks, you name it, penalties. And I think that's a big thing to have, especially in this England squad who lost on a penalty shootout. Actually, we've been eliminated from tournaments from penalty shootouts in the last 2, well, not shootouts, because Kane obviously scarred his pen. We missed out on the Euros final for pens. You know what I mean? We need someone like James Ward-Prowse in our 11. You're in the team. Manchester United. Yes, the Manchester United that nearly bowled a 3-0 lead to Coventry yesterday. The only one on pens. Marcus Rashford is my player. I'm not going to choose Slabhead. And I can't think of anyone else who could really challenge Roy Wan-Bissaka maybe. But no. Marcus Rashford will be in the team. He'll be in it in real life. He's not my favourite player, but there's no one else I can really choose. He's decent. He's got a good shot. He's got a very good shot. He's just very inconsistent. One season he's good. Next season he's just god awful. Rashford, somehow you're in the team. Alright, we need fullbacks. Newcastle, KT, Kieran Trippier. He'll probably play left back. He's just so good. He's great. In the Newcastle squad, who else is there? Sure, Longstaff. No. Dan Burn. No. Callum Wilson, maybe. But we've already got 4 strikers, so I don't think we need any more. We've got 3 strikers. The 4th's coming up. We don't need any more strikers. Trippier should be going in real life. You're in the team, KT. Enjoy it. For Tottenham, it's James Maddison, and the man with pinpoint precision. He's got to be in the team. I think I've not seen him play for England that much, to be fair, which is a shame because he's great. He was great at Leicester. He's great at Spurs. He's been great this season, although he's got to work on his numbers. His stats are not great. I think like 4 goals, 3 assists, but that does not show how good he's been. He's been great. He has been great for Spurs. And I think he will be great for England in the Euros, and he's definitely in my team. the 4th strikers here. Ollie Watkins. I don't think I've got anything much to say. It kind of speaks for itself. Ollie Watkins has been unbelievable. The Villa side has been great. Ollie Watkins has been great. He's in the team. He's going to be probably the starting striker. The man is on form. He's on form. Man City, and I know this is going to raise a few eyebrows, but you've got to have John Stones. You've got to have John. You've got to have John in your England team. You've got to have John. You're going to fall apart. You've got to have John. Because I know you want Foden. But you've got to have John. John's more stable. Foden is probably the better player than John. But John, no one can do what John does. John is our main centre half. Without John, England isn't complete. You need John in your team. If you don't have John, you're done. Simple as that. John's in the England team. Foden, you're not, unfortunately. Second place Liverpool, and it's Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's Trent, William Trent. He's versatile. It's what you need if we're doing a squad like this with only 20 people in. Play midfield, play right wing. Not right. Well, you can't actually play right wing. You can play right back, obviously. Probably play left back. You never know. Trent Alexander-Arnold. I was thinking Joe Gomez, but we've got no centre halves. And other than that, Liverpool don't have much England players. Don't think that makes grammatical sense, but there you go. Trent Alexander-Arnold, he should be in it real life. If he'll play or not, I don't know, because there's Kyle Walker, there's Reece James. But Trent Alexander-Arnold drew in my team, nonetheless. Finally, Arsenal. I was thinking Bukayo Saka, I was thinking Declan Rice, I was thinking Ben White. But I went with Saka. We've got enough midfielders. We need a star attacker. Saka's our star boy. He did miss his pen, but Saka is our star boy. Don't worry. He is absolute class. Can I just say? People who say Cole Palmer is better than Saka. Are you dumb? Are you deluded? Saka has been on the top of his game for about 4 or 5 years. Palmer has had half a season of being good, and now he's better than Saka. He's not better than Saka. He is not better than Saka. He's not. He may have more goals, but look at Chelsea. They're awful. Chelsea are they're so bad. Come on. Saka's better than Cole Palmer, and he's going in my squad. That's the end of this video. Please like, subscribe, do all the stuff, because we want more subscribers and we want more views. And if you watch to the end, leave a comment saying that Saka is better than Cole Palmer. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.